It's the State Show with Jeff Mavros. And here's your host, Jeff, obviously.
Hey everybody, welcome to the State Show right here on the beautiful and historic campus of Illinois State University, the first public university in Illinois. I'm your host, Jeff Mavros, and today's show is for college-bound students and families trying to figure out how to choose a major, especially those who enjoy bad jokes and celebrity interviews.
Psst, Jeff, no one answered the email.
No celebrity, okay.
Yeah.
Just bad jokes, I guess.
Yeah.
Yep, ours is a low-budget endeavor, devoid of talent and short on entertainment value. That said, this video captured the nation's attention for weeks.
It's cold.
So I don't feel quite so bad putting this out in the world. After all, as the It's Corn kid said, not everyone has to like it for it to be the best. And to continue our quest to be the best online, admissions-focused, fake talk show, we felt we had to tackle the topic of choosing a major. It's a part of the college search process that causes anxiety among students, creates frustration and confusion in parents, and pits budding dreams against cold, hard practicality. We thought it best to invite an expert to join us today to talk about how to find a major and share ways academic advisors can help you in this process. We have just the expert for the job, too. Keenan Wimbley is a good friend of the show, primarily because he's yet to experience life as a guest on the show. But he'll share some helpful info that may be the difference between you wandering aimlessly around a college campus for 6 years and matching your skill set to a career that you'll love. So let's dive in. But first, here's something cool.
Something cool.
That was most definitely cool. Thank you, students, for being both cool and sharing. Hey, current Illinois State students, if you're watching this, for God knows what reason, and you want to be featured in our Something Cool segment, feel free to send a short video of, well, something cool to us at admissions@illinoisstate.edu. Okay, back to the topic at hand. If you're going to graduate from college, you're going to need a major. Note, I didn't say that to attend college, you need to have a major chosen. In fact, many students apply undecided to their school of choice, and that's okay. Truth be told, college-bound students can be broken up into almost equal thirds when it comes to choosing a major. About 1/3 picks a major and stays with it, another third picks a major and changes it while in school, and the last third applies undecided, in essence, without a major selected. There are things you'll want to consider, like the requirements and processes for getting into a particular program if you're not directly admitted from the start. How easy is it to change majors at the schools you're considering? How long can you wait to ultimately declare a major? And what does that mean in terms of time to degree completion? And while this may seem like a lot, today's episode is really intended to reduce your anxiety. So let's welcome someone who will surely be better at that than I. Keenan Wimbley is the Assistant Director for Academic Services here at Illinois State. He's an advisor, a mentor, and frankly, just a really good guy. Let's bring him out. Keenan. Hey. How's it going, man?
Doing well, Joe.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
So thanks so much for being on the show. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Of course. You know, I got to tell you, I am jealous of just about every guest's hair, but maybe never more so than today. So you're looking good. It's good to have you. So Keenan, talk to us a little bit, if you would, about just the process of choosing a major. We find that students and their family members so often get really bent out of shape about this. They're really anxious about this, and at an early age think they have to make this decision that's going to set them up for the rest of their lives. I mean, do they really need to put that much pressure on it?
That's a good point, Jeff. No, it's not really need that much pressure on your major. Our students come in here with an idea of what they want to do, but they change that multiple times during that time frame, during their experiences here at Illinois State. And so we're really looking forward and understanding that happens for our students. And so we try to help them and give them the resources to make that decision. And so we're here to help students as they transition between there and just ease some of that stress when it comes to selecting your major and helping them understand that this decision they're making now at 18, 19 years old is not the decision for their entire life.
Yeah, I think there are going to be a lot of people, well, I was going to say there'll be a lot of people watching this that are going to feel better about that. There aren't a lot of people watching this, but for those who are, they're going to feel better about that, so that's great. You mentioned resources to help them find a major. Can you give a few examples for the folks about what those resources are?
Yeah, definitely. Career Services is an amazing resource we have here for our students. I would say Career Services offers like a focus survey that kind of helps students that they can take. It matches their strengths to a career field, a major, and different things we have at Illinois State University. And it kind of just lays out everything that we have offered based on the way the students answer. And that's a kind of free of charge thing for the students, and they can kind of go through that, and it connects them directly to different majors we have, different careers that potentially that major can lead them into. And then also with the career services, they have their career advisor who can help them like articulate those answers and understand what that looks like, and just talk to, just have a one-on-one conversation and talk about what majors are out there for them. And then if you want to get even more help with that, we have IDS 106, which is college career choice. Yeah, there it is. Career choice is a course students can take, and it helps. And it's a whole class dedicated to helping students find a career. And it starts with finding a major and what that looks like. And so looking at the career and focusing on that career and then finding that major that can get you to that career is kind of the resources we have out there available for students.
That's great. And I think I've even seen some things on the website on choosing a major and finding some resources even online. So, I mean, all of that is just hugely helpful. So obviously there's a lot out there to help students. Can you talk a little bit about how students find out about these resources?
Oh yeah, we have a lot of resources here at Illinois State, and just trying to find out about that. Our academic advisors are amazing resources to be able to help our students find out about this information. All of our students have academic advisors. Some have multiple academic advisors that provide guidance and advice to be able to assist them throughout their journey here at Illinois State. And so just leaning on those academic advisors to be able to help them go through their transition, connect them to different resources, have those conversations about majors, helping them apply to their majors. They do a great job of being able and being an advocate for those students when they're trying to navigate that academic landscape of Illinois State.
Yeah. And they first meet that academic advisor even before they take that first class, right? I mean, that's happening over the summer at preview orientation, is that right?
Yeah, that's correct. Preview orientation is where you meet your academic advisor. The academic advisor you meet is your first year academic advisor. They're part of the University College, which is an amazing department here to help with that transition here at Illinois State University. You'll meet with that advisor. They'll talk to you about like what options are out there for you, what best matches your major, or even if you're undecided or undeclared, what kind of courses will help you explore and what that looks like. And they'll assist you throughout that journey as you find your major and what that looks like. And so if you are in a major, they'll transition over to your major advisor after that first year. But if not, you stick with that advisor you met doing your orientation, your previews, and you stick with them. They help you until you find that major.
Yeah, that's great. And I should say that's for first time in college students. Yep. And transfers, of course, have academic advisors as well, and we'll meet with them as they're, so. You know, we often hear that students find their major after enrolling at Illinois State. So maybe they don't know exactly what they want to do, or they've got an idea, and then they come, and we've got more than 150 programs, and they find out something that maybe they've never had exposure to before, and they go, oh my gosh, this is incredible. So can you speak to that a little bit about how students find majors, or maybe even some of the more unique programs that they do find when they're here?
Oh yeah, I definitely can speak on that. Our students come in, sometimes even those who have a major, declared major, they have an idea of like what this is and what I want to do with that major. And then being here and taking some of their gen ed courses they take during their first 2 years here on campus, they start finding other interests. Some of those courses open up some interests they didn't even know existed. And so that kind of shifts that conversation. That kind of leads and helps with what else is out there for our students. And I'm a perfect example of that. Taking the focus interest survey through Career Services. I did that survey having no idea what I wanted to do as a major here. Sure. And it said, it's a career choice, it literally said academic advisor is like my top thing to do, which is hilariously funny because I did do that here at Illinois State.
Yeah.
And just use that as a springboard and just found different majors that meet that, because there's no direct major for that, but it opens it up saying like starting with the career choice. So knowing what the student wants to do with a career choice and understanding there's no straight path to those careers for most of these careers. So finding the major that best interests you. That's what a lot of those conversations look like, especially with your advisor. It's finding what interests you throughout that time frame. And it's okay if you're going through there and you find a course that may be a little off what your idea was or what your life would look like. Explore those courses, explore that major. It's beneficial for you, it's helpful for you. It may not be what you do in a career directly, but it's a great resource to get you started and give you great tools and resources. And I have to go back to myself, like I was an insurance major. I don't do anything with insurance right now at all. But it was just something that showed up as an interest and matched my skills that I had at that time frame, and just gave me great skill set to be able to transition into what's next in my life and what that looks like. And so our advisors are amazing resources to do that. I'll be able to help with that transition, and other programs through Career Services also helps with that, and connecting those courses you're in to potential careers, potential learning strategies and learning outcomes you get from those courses. That's what helps, and that's what students can take beyond the classroom.
Yeah, that's great. And so much of what you talked about also is really, I mean, as I think about a fit between a student and a career path, right, or a major, it's so often like there's psychology involved, there are personality characteristics that are at play here, and you're trying to match those things that are skills of the students, like you just talked about, with ultimately what they might do for their career. So it makes me think, we have this little game that we play called Fun with the Rorschach Test. I would love it if you would play along. How do you feel about that?
Sure, let's go.
All right, so let's do this. Thank you, Dylan. I appreciate it. All right, so I'm going to show you an ink blot, and I'm just going to have you react to what you think this resembles. Okay, ready?
Clown. Bird. Old Main Bell. Thumbs up, Reggie. Illinois State Seal. Waterson Towers. Reggie.
Okay, Keenan, I'm not really here to evaluate you, but I got to tell you, you got to take some time off of work because you're seeing Illinois State in everything. But hey, what I will tell you is this has been a lot of fun. We appreciate you being on the show. Thanks so much for everything you do for students day in, day out. And again, thanks. It's been great.
Thanks, Chef. Appreciate you having me.
You got it. Keenan Wimbley, everybody. Okay, I'm going to do this again. All right. See you, buddy.
See you.
Thanks. Okay, it's Redbird swag bag time.
Swag bag. Swag bag.
And all you need to do for a chance to win is email us at admissions@illinoisstate.edu and put State Show Swag in the subject line to be entered to win. We'll pick one lucky future Redbird at random, and you'll get whatever is in the swag bag. So let's see what today's giveaway is. Hey, a beautiful pair of Illinois State sunglasses. That's right, you can protect your eyes from those harmful UV rays while still looking cooler than a penguin at a popsicle stand. The email lines are open, so good luck. And we're just about out of time, so let's take a shot at summarizing what we've learned today. You do indeed need a major at some point in your college career, just not necessarily from the very beginning. If you know what you want to study, that's great. Colleges that offer your major or have a particular strength in your area of interest could form your initial list of schools to consider. Still, if you're not sure what you want to study, rest assured there are schools out there and people available to help you figure it out and stay on time to earning your degree. Illinois State has a multitude of resources in the form of online tools, classes designed to help you explore your options, and professional staff whose job it is to provide direction, guidance, and support. Illinois State is committed to making your college experience great, and that starts before you even join our Redbird family. When you're ready to learn more, contact the Office of Admissions or make a visit to campus and talk directly with the experts in the academic areas you're considering. Until then, we'll keep dropping knowledge on you in the form of 10-minute videos about your favorite Midwestern public university. We'll see you next time. Be good to yourself and others, and go Birds. Hey, by the way, you guys are going to need to grab some new swag for this one because I'm keeping these. These are sweet.